So remember a little while ago when I was in the nightmare realm and I saw everybody's nightmares? It was horrible. I had to see if they were all okay. So today, that's my mission. Why am I doing this? Well, the nightmare beast infected their mind. So while I do want to check up on them, I also have to get them to speak about their nightmare, or else the remnants of the nightmare remain within them. Oh, Wanda! What a pleasant surprise! Yes, hello, Dottie. Oh my! What? Is something wrong with how I'm dressed? Yes, but it's too late for that. Wanda, you should not drop in unexpectedly. I need to prepare. No, it's fine, really. Fine. Come in. So unorganized and unprepared, but I guess you're used to that. Look, Dottie, I wanted to talk to you about something. If this is about Jet choking Billy, I'm sorry. That boy gets a little too mad when losing at video games. He doesn't know his own strength, I guess. He once threw Ruben out the window. What? No, I'm not here to talk about that. Oh, then what? It's about your nightmare. What Scratch made you see? I saw it. Ah. I'm checking up on all of you. Well, I'm fine. Would that be all? No. Part of my mission, I need to get you to talk about your nightmare so it could be let out. There's some nightmare in you. What? Get it out! Only you can. So, embrace the nightmare. Just talk. Well, Wanda, I think you may be my closest friend. Okay, fuck a bev, I guess. So I can tell you. When I was younger, my mother always expected much from me. I was always perfect. At least, that's what she wanted. What do you mean? Nothing was ever perfect. My hair was always too messy. My clothes were always too wrinkled. I didn't have a job at 16, so I was considered a failure that early. Oh, Dottie. That had an effect on my life. I thought I was raising my kids good, different. But alas, they hid who they really were from me. It's not your fault. I mean, yes, I'll admit, in the past, me and Vision have commented on your parenting choices, but we just didn't understand. No, and you were right. But now I let them live free. They actually tell me things now. And well, Jet is turning 16 soon. I don't want to pressure him to get a job or get a car. He will do it when he's ready. Is it to not pressure him or because you don't want him to grow up? Can it be both? Well, I'm glad you talked to me, Wanda. I am too. Dottie should be sleeping easy tonight. I don't want Miles to drive me to school. Well, he's gonna. Besides, we're only teaching him. Gotta be prepared. All right, Dad, come on, let's go. Oh, be careful. So, you came to ask me questions. I suppose to report me? Never, Linda. You're my friend, and I just feel you'd feel better talking about it. I know already anyway, might as well clear up some details. I'm glad you know. 'Cause I don't tell anyone. I saw the nightmare. Who was that girl? Amelie. She was my best friend. But my reckless driving led to horrible consequences. Did anyone ever find out? What happened? There was another car. A drunk driver. He made me lose control and crash. Amelie's parents don't blame me. No one did. But I did. Because it wasn't just the drunk driver. If I hadn't been so reckless, if I had just paid attention to Amelie's warnings and not thought driving was just a game, then I maybe could have missed that other driver. But that's the past now. All I can focus on now is make sure my kids know the rules. And I'm sure they will. You raised pretty good kids. And Tommy being a superhero who is also Miles' best friend really puts me at ease. Oh. Whoa! I'm driving! You're barely even moving. I'm learning, Ruben! Yup. This is a fake arm. Oh my. I can't imagine what happened. That's what I get for helping superheroes. No offense. None taken. Did you say superheroes? Yeah, they call themselves the Defenders. I was helping them on a mission. Got too close to the enemy's blade and poof! There goes my arm. I hope they caught the man who did it. Oh, you could say that they did. He was beheaded seconds after. Well then. Just goes to show our job isn't easy. Sure isn't. Struggle every day. Sometimes I even get into a heap of trouble. Anyway, who wants donuts? Okay, wow. I guess it's my turn then. Only if you feel comfortable. No, it's fine. You need me to talk about it. It was a few years back. Hostage situation. A baby girl and her mother were taken. Asked for some ransom money. Our job? Go and rescue them. But I was too determined. I couldn't just let everyone do their job. I had to save them. So by the time I got there, they threatened to kill them both. But the mom, in order to protect her baby, she told the men to kill her. I did everything I could to save her, but he did. I managed to apprehend him. I saved the baby, but it didn't change the fact that it ended up without a mother. Because I was too eager. I stopped working for a while there. You did what you could, and I understand wanting to save people, especially a child, since, well, you're a mother yourself. Still, my mission was to protect, and I failed. Hey, there are worse cops out there. At least you actually did try to save someone. Can't say the most for some of the others. Well, it was fun chatting, I guess, but I gotta get back to work. Not without my donut, though. So, you want to know about my past, then? Sort of. Oh, Wanda. I love how times have changed. Mostly, anyway. Who was that I saw in your visions? That would be my folks. Your own parents? Yeah. They were totally fine with Ray bringing home another girl every other week. But I find one, and suddenly I'm in the wrong. They didn't kick me out. I kicked myself out because I knew they were going to do it anyway. I was done with them. But knowing how they are, they acted like it was their idea. Where did you go? That's the thing. I didn't have anywhere to go. I was alone, hungry, thrown away by those who were meant to protect me. But eventually I got my life in order, and here we are. I was on my own once, for different reasons, of course, but I can imagine how hard it must have been. All I could do now is protect other queer kids so that they don't end up in the same situations. It's also why I decided to adopt. To help. Well, I don't know if Parker and Xander are gay or not, but it doesn't change that I want to help them no matter the person they become. Yes, of course. What broke? Parker did it. Unless, of course, they break something. Hey, so I rarely even know you. But you know me and Tommy, and we deserve to know. Yes, that's why I brought them here. Anyway, you are 18 years old now, meaning you're an adult hanging out with my kids. Therefore, I deserve to know everything about you. Sneaky. I like it. Yes, and I think it's about time we learn about your story. Yeah, it's a bit odd you've literally never told us about your home. That's because there is no home. What do you mean? You know, me and Loki have more in common than just good looks. What is that supposed to mean? I am from another universe. Oh, for the love of God. Anyway, yeah. My home was taken over by the Mad Titan. You may know him. Thanos? Thanos? Doesn't ring a bell. Well, he's evil and powerful. He got all 6 Infinity Stones and used them to take over Hala, where I lived. Infinity Stones? The Infinity Stones are the 6 most powerful stones in the universe. One of them being inside of your dad's head. Is that what that is? I always thought it was a flashlight. Anyway, continue on, Novar. The Kree army fought back. They were succeeding in taking back their home. But Thanos didn't like that, so he decided to start over somewhere else and destroy Hala. Yeah. My parents sent me away to their alternate selves. There isn't another me in this world. Why aren't you with them? I didn't belong there. It wasn't them. So I went in search of a new family. And I found it. Aw, Novar. Oh, I meant the squirrels, deer, bears living here, but yeah, you guys are okay too, I guess. Ever think you'll go back? I don't think so. Too many horrible memories. Earth is better. Well, boys, tell your father I'll be late for dinner. I'm going out of town. Where? Mrs. Maximoff! Wanda! Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Oh, you know, I was just in the neighborhood. In Eastview? Yes! My turn for questions. Were you doing something? Yeah, was just building a shed for the backyard. Oh, you garden? Sure. As far as the neighbors are concerned. I'm more about storing away my shield gear somewhere safe. Ah, yes. I knew sooner or later we would have to talk about what happened. I've always been meaning to ask, but felt too soon, never knew the right time. Now, I asked everyone in our little group about what they saw. Isn't that like an invasion of privacy? Well, I wasn't forcing them to talk about it. Though they need to, so the nightmare is gone from them. I'm infected? Sort of. Damn, you guys get nightmares and I get a beach day? What a weird month that was. Yeah, and Mom never tells us about her backstory. Because it's not a good one. But here it is. First few years out on my own. I didn't know where to go. But as you know, I eventually joined S.H.I.E.L.D. But I want to talk about before that. Morning. What's with you? They're gone. Who? Wanda and Pietro? What? They can't just be gone. We would have known they got adopted. They weren't. They escaped. No, they didn't. They wouldn't leave without saying goodbye. Well, they did. Aaron, why are you saying lies? I'm not. Did you know about this? Yes. And you didn't think to tell me. They told me not to. They... You're not lying? Nope. Well, good luck out there. It's been difficult since the others left, but I'm glad you were here with me through it all, at least. Yeah, but so much for that. Wanda and Pietro may have broken the promise, but you, me, and Nikolai will see each other again, right? Good luck, and happy birthday. Yeah, bye. After that, I was all alone. But you had kids. Where did they come from? Was there maybe a husband? Or wife, if you're into that. Well, we're adopted. Yes, looks like me, Nikolai, and now Pietro had the same mindset. My, you seem so young to be a mother already. Not like I have anything else to do. But I think I made the right choice. So you raised them all by yourself? What about S.H.I.E.L.D.? When does that come into play? Oh yeah, I was doing things long before S.H.I.E.L.D. David and Eddie weren't old enough to remember it, though. Stop! You have nowhere to run. Boys, I'm back. You're a mother. Yeah, so? We've been chasing you around for months. Sneaking around. We thought you were up to no good, but yet, here you are. So what now? You gonna take me in? For nothing? You have remarkable skills. I think I can help you. If you let me. And that was that. May gave us a home in Eastview. In exchange, I go on missions every now and then, which is sort of a blast. We shouldn't have left you. I've said it a lot before already, but still. Yeah, I agree. But two good things came out of it. Speaking of, it's Eddie's turn. Huh? I have nothing to share. Why would he? What did you see, Wanda? Well, yours was only brief, but it looked like you were being hit by someone. Oh. What? By who? Eddie. It's no one. Just some kids from school. Who? Okay, fine. I get bullied, okay? People at school think I'm a weirdo. What? Why would you not tell me? I didn't want you to worry. Well, that's my job. Eddie, don't let other kids put you down. You are funny. You are a funny and amazing kid. It's too hard. It doesn't feel like everyone else thinks that. Lena! Yelena! What? What's with all the yelling? You ate all the mac and cheese. Yes, you took so long and I was starving, so I got it. Was looking forward to eating that after a long mission. Whoa! Wanda? Sorry, didn't mean to intrude. You can't just waltz in here. You don't live here anymore. And yet, my room is untouched? Actually, no, that's my room now. Wow, okay. Anyway, how can we help you? Another Westview threat? Oh, please, I never have enough time to ask for help when there is one. No. I'm here to talk about your nightmare. So, you have a sister? Hi! Yeah. The Red Room, where we grew up in, we finally took it down together. It was 6 years ago, but yet, the effects stick with you. I can imagine. Part of being in the Red Room means sometimes you have to kill people who you don't want to kill. But the Red Room needs them dead. Yeah. It didn't matter who it was. If the Red Room didn't like them, they'd send you to kill them anyway. Yeah. Sometimes even friends. How'd you end up in the hero side then? I never told you about this. Clint. He was sent to take me out. But he saw something in me, and I ended up at S.H.I.E.L.D. And in come me 8 years later. How come you never told me about this? No one ever asked. What about you? What about me? Your time in Sokovia? Being experimented by the Mind Stone? Well, this isn't about me. Anyway, I have to go. Thanks for the chat. Of course, but Wanda, whenever you need it, and home becomes too much for you, I'm here. I guess I don't exist? Yelena too. Strange, I'm here too. Don't worry, Wanda. I already took care of it. With magic. No need to talk to me about my nightmare. Oh. Well, alright then. I guess I'll just go. Yup. But I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to talk about it. Okay, yes, I'm nosy. Arrest me. Apparently Strange had a sister. But she drowned when they were kids and they were playing on ice. It broke. And she fell in. He's been blaming himself ever since. I am left with one more person. Oh, Wanda. Hi, Melody. Can I come in? We can talk out here. Yes, of course. Heard from Dottie you've been going around asking people about their nightmares. Yes, I suppose I'm next. What's there to say? I can't apologize enough for what happened, Melody. I have already forgiven you. Have you, though? Fine. The pain is still there. But you can't blame me. I suspected something of you since you first moved here, and then I was right. I should thank you, though. Thank me? For what? Well, since I was right about both you and Agatha, Vanessa and Misty offered me a job of detective. That's amazing, Melody! Yeah, though they still think I'm very paranoid, which I'll admit, I am. But then I remind them that they can't blame me. Well, anyway, I will see you around. There's just one person I'm suspicious about now. Oh, and who's that? The witch who terrorized us months ago and now lives with us for some reason? Ah, what a beautiful day in Westview! Ah, yes, I completely forgot about him. Yeah. I'll keep my eye on him for you.